that's really what excited us about these biblical holidays is it was something that was really tangible, something that we could do together. It was a way to have a lot of fun, and it was a way that it just kind of shaped the culture of our annual rhythms of like, hey, we're going to celebrate these 7 biblical holidays. It's like the perfect blend of having fun, but also really having a lot of value and creating this identity within the Krutov household
Mhm.
of we're people who celebrate the biblical holidays, not because we have to, but because it's just a lot of fun and it
Yeah.
teaches us, it reminds us of really important lessons.
Yeah.
And we're kind of holiday people. I feel like before we even heard anything about biblical holidays, we're just the type that are like, this is fun, like this suits our personalities. We think that holidays are incredibly identity forming within a family team. So it's like if we can go big on holidays that God created that are reminders and set points in the year that are going to root us in the story that like is actually where we want our family to be about. I think it was an easy, like, yeah, we're all in. This is so up our alley.
Awesome. Yeah. And I'd love to kind of drill into where you guys kind of got started with Sukkot. One of the things that sometimes when people see this holiday, they're like, oh my gosh, 7 days. Some people say 8 days. I mean, whatever long it is, it's an intense holiday. We're constantly trying to figure out what's the kind of easy step, right, into this whole thing. So yeah, why don't you guys share anything that you've learned about how to get this thing going as a first step? How did it kind of start for you guys, and then maybe evolve from there?
Yeah, we started back in 2015. And the first year we just did 2 biblical holidays. We started with Passover and Sukkot. And yeah, that's how I recommend everyone start just really small, maybe pick a spring and a fall and just kind of see how it goes. And both, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Passover was a great experience and really kind of added an extra layer to the Easter story is what we really, found a lot of benefit in that. And then Sukkot was just like, it was just perfect. I mean, it was like one of those things where it's like you spend a week outside and like the perfect time of year to be doing this, where the weather's beautiful and you have a bunch of fun drinks and people over, and you're just like, why do we not do this more often? And so it was like, it was such an obvious win that one was. So it was, yeah, it did become, and still is our kids' favorite holiday. And yeah, we typically do 7 days for the Sukkot. Sometimes it's been our youngest daughter was born like right in the middle of Sukkot one year, so
Mhm.
we had to kind of push it back and do a little bit shorter one. But yeah, again, we kind of make the most of it and just kind of allow it to build us up every
Yeah.
fall.
I would say, like, for people who are interested in doing Socopa, maybe are overwhelmed with the idea of it, some ways to ease yourself into it or to hit the easy button on it. Our family actually doesn't build our own sukkah, which I
It's
think
true.
can feel overwhelming to people who are like, I don't know how to do that. That's not in my wheelhouse to like build a structure. We convert either our front porch or our back porch into it. We decorate it. But that felt a little bit less overwhelming to me. And then we definitely, like Brent said, we do 7 days, but kind of like we do 5 days at our house. And then my aunt hosts like a big fall extended gathering every October. And usually our Sukkot like butts right up against that. So it is kind of 7 days of like being outside, but we do it mostly at home, just Monday through Friday. And keep it very low key. So, like the days you don't have to have a ton planned, you're basically going about your normal daily activities, but just doing as much outside as possible. And then in the evenings, we try to invite a family or multiple families over to have dinner with us and to play outside games. But it doesn't feel like you need a ton of planned activities. And I think that helps it feel like it's everyday life, but it's removed from the inside of your household, which sets it apart.